On Facebook, I wanted to bring this conversation in because I posted on Facebook earlier. And I said, all right, ladies, here's your shot. What do you say that I get wrong? And most of the things I asked about had to do with the man. And then there was one person that said, the notion that a single woman needs a man to survive. And I'm like, that is simple math. If you're talking about an entire lifestyle, a middle-class woman won't have enough money to live on through retirement. But I want you to understand that the longer any human being does something, the easier it is for you to start doing it. Women today have been single for so long and talking this they don't need a man stuff to where men are basically luxury items, amenities, accessories, or add-ons. You don't think of us as required. And you need to understand, ladies, that you come into the market with that attitude. And I want you to understand, go to Facebook and look at the comments. See, when I asked the questions on Instagram and Facebook, Instagram is a younger, more female platform. The comments on the same question are much more different. On Facebook, it is an older platform. And on Facebook, it is a nuclear holocaust. And you look at the profiles, and they are women 35 plus. And the general notion is, who are you? Man, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to come to grips with the fact that if you want to deal with a man, you're going to have to become easier. Older women are too hard to deal with. I talk to women every day. And when I talk to professional women over 35, you get a laundry list of requirements, and it's like, I've actually taken to the point to where I record some women and I play it back in the session, and I'm like, listen to how you sound. And like, oh, I didn't know I sounded like that. I'm like, that's how you go into the dating market, with your fists up, ready to tell a man he ain't crap. So if that's the case, ladies, what are you expecting from men? So I'm going to go over to Facebook and I'm going to read some of these comments. And we're going to open it up. I'm going to bring in some people from, I'm going to bring in some folks from Instagram to talk. And then I'm going to also bring in some folks from Facebook. Why am I bringing in people from Facebook? Because whether you guys like it or not, Generation X women are part of the conversation too. Generation X women are part of the conversation too. And it is my personal opinion that a lot of Generation X women are messing up the conversation because they come to it in such a hostile way. And the thing is, ladies, we don't care. If you're over 35 in particular, if you're over 40, it don't matter why. Well, the reason I am so and so and so and so, it doesn't matter to men. It doesn't matter to men why you're that way. All that matters to men is that's what it is. That's what it matters to men. It's like, well, damn. Well, like, y'all got to understand where we come from. No, we don't. Men don't have to understand where you come from. Men don't have to understand any of that stuff. Men are trying to get what they want out of life. And it's high time for women to start understanding that that's what it's going to be. And if you want to deal with a man, you're going to have to become easier. Easier. Not harder, easier. And the women who are hard to deal with will remain alone. Here's the question I ask. Gentlemen, please don't comment or respond. Speak your mind without insult. From your position, what do you believe I get wrong? This is actually a good faith question. I asked is, what do you think I get wrong? Or believe I get wrong? And more than anything else, the response was, who are you to say what you say? How dare you? All right, here's what I'm going to ask. There are over 2,100 comments. See, here's somebody says, while there seems to be good intention with many messages, the presentation is distorted. First off, let's get one thing. I find it rich that so many women today now care about numbers. Facebook, let me tell you in particular. I find it funny that now women want to get into well, you only talk about one issue. You only talk about a high value, or you only do this. You don't talk about everything. You don't talk about spirituality. What in the French toast do you think one person is supposed to do all of that? Name me one place. I'm not a one-stop shop. And when you do that, what you're basically saying, and I want you to understand, this is what they want you to do. They want one man to come in and talk about something from soup to nuts. You know why they want you to do that? Because it keeps you mired down in the details. At the end of the day, ladies, you're by yourself. You're only getting older and less agreeable. Spinster or crone. Well, you distort the numbers. 2 + 2 is 4. Well, you don't talk about, you don't require anybody else to do any of that stuff, but then you want me to come and talk about the effects of institutional this and that and blah, 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 blah. And then when I do talk about it, well, who are you? You're not educated in it. But the funniest thing, gentlemen, I want you to understand where the next attack is going to come. They're going to start talking about numbers in earnest. Well, you always go over these stats. You always go over these numbers. Well, actually, the number you said was this, and it's really not this. It's bad, but it's that. My response is, why the French toast do you care about numbers now? When you were talking about black men are in jail down low, what, a third of black men are incarcerated, you didn't care where the numbers came from then. When you were making all these talking points about men, you didn't question the numbers. You didn't ask who coordinated the numbers. You took whatever it was and ran with it. This is people questioning blackdemographics.com. Well, it's really not 70%, it's more like 50%. 50 or 70, the point of the matter is that it exists anyway. You're out of order. Because ladies, you can be right, but you're losing. I want you to think about when I talk to women on the show, I get women who are older. When do you typically see me dealing with older women and they're happy? Y'all are some miserable, to the point now to where even women who talk to women, because that was the next post I put out there. I'm like, all right, but see, I can handle it. I can handle it. I said, all right, it has and continues to be well and publicly documented that anyone, male or female, who tells women the truth will get attacked by women. Yeah, anybody who tells women the truth, male or female, immediately you're going to get attacked. And it doesn't matter how polite you try to be with it, you're going to get attacked. I could start naming names, but you all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to A Free. Hit the button. Yeah, man. Hit that super chat over on YouTube, man. Let's get it up. I'm going to bring in Facebook in just a minute because I do want to talk to some women from Facebook. And I asked the question. This has been shown to be accurate, irrespective of the tone or intent. Honest question, ladies. Then who can tell women anything? If a man can't tell you nothing, if a woman can't tell you nothing, who can say something? Who's qualified? And then conversely, why is it acceptable for women to openly every day criticize and critique men? Y'all bash men. And then you got a nerve to say something about somebody's tone. And that's what all this came down to. It's like, well, wait a minute. Now you're upset that men have a voice, or men are just speaking their opinions. Now you're talking about the tone and this and that, Now you want folks canceled, but you don't want women canceled. But and even when somebody asks you, what are we getting wrong? How we could be better? What are solutions? What I do not see from older women is any solutions. All I see is a bunch of complaints. I mean, that's what I see from older women. Women over 40 are littered with complaints. And I'll be honest, ladies, if this isn't you, kudos. But understand, this is what men are saying. That they're avoiding women of a certain age because it's over before it starts. These unrealistic expectations. I'm 40 with 4 kids, but I'm not gonna settle. No need to go out there. So here's your opportunity, ladies. How is an older woman or a woman over 30, a woman over 35, how are you gonna make it easier? And see, anytime that you hear women say real men, understand, gentlemen, anytime women start saying, here's my suggestion, gentlemen, and I'll be honest. You have to start identifying when women are trying to draw you into an emotional exchange because it's attention. Attention and lifestyle are addictive to women. You know, it has been well documented by people before me that attention is everything to women. Attention. But I think that there is something, not as much as attention, but right up here, attention and lifestyle. And men don't really factor anywhere into this. It is how women view other women. Women are having their own competitions amongst each other. Or attention and lifestyle, clout. Attention and lifestyle or clout. And the thing is, as an older woman, over 35, how are you going to be easier to deal with? How are you going to be easier to deal with? Jesus Christ. All right, let's see. Can we add somebody in here? More ways to go live. Let's see. How do you add somebody in from Facebook? Guest request. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull that down. Whoa. Pull that one down. And we're going to pull this one up and see how it goes. Let's just see how this goes, shall we? Invite Monique to join. Not now. Okay, send request. Can't bring Monique on camera. All right, well, can't bring you on. If you don't have the latest version of Facebook downloaded, don't request to join. Here's the only thing. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. Women don't like the truth. I think that's too easy. I think that women, I want to hear what women's solution is. Okay, she's not joining on. Okay. Boom. All right. Well, damn, you people are asking to join on, and you're not. Your shit's not up to code. All right. Boom. One of the reasons I don't necessarily like Facebook is because it is an older platform. Folks just go over to Facebook who because they don't know this. In my personal opinion, a lot of folks just don't know how to use the latest technologies. But we'll try it. All right. Well, that's not working. Screw it. Sorry, ladies. Everybody that tried to join on Facebook haven't done an update since Obama was in office. So let's get it, ladies. Ladies. Leftover women are at the club tonight. Yeah. See, why did that piss women off so much? Calling you leftovers. Men who are not married are left over as well. Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm all right.
How are you?
Oh no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no.
I might have to. I
Yeah,
might
yeah,
have
no, 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 no. Can you put him down or do something? I mean, because that's not gonna work.
Well, he just got excited as soon as he heard
I,
somebody's voice.
I appreciate that, man, but I got to show. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, okay. Let me also say something, ladies. When I say that your children are a liability to men, this is what I mean. Okay, so Facebook, I'm going to drop Facebook. Here's what I need you to do, Facebook. I'm going to be bringing in calls from Facebook. I'm not going to stream to Facebook, but I will be bringing in calls from Facebook. But in order to be a part of the show, you have to be, if you're looking on a mobile device, you have to update to the latest version of the app, because I can't keep going through people who are not up. I'll try one more time to bring somebody in, because I do want to give women a chance to speak. If somebody asks about a smoke show, yeah, we got one brewing. But the purpose of what I do is not to have ever-ending drama. It's to actually get women to understand what the men they want. I mean, think about it. All right, Facebook, you got to go over to YouTube. You got to go over to YouTube right now, because I'm about to end Facebook here. So Facebook, we're done. Come over to YouTube.